This movie tells a story about the unspoken system that has shaped America and chronicles how lives today are defined by a hierarchy of human divisions. This movie is an adaptation of Isabel Wilkerson's book, Cast: The Origins of Our Discontents. The book is non-fiction, and the movie seems unable to translate it to the screen. The book's argument is that caste, rather than race, is at the root of society and is the cause of its problem. Unfortunately, the movie barely scratches the surface, as it's really surface level, thin and basic. The book offers the 8 core pillars concept, but the movie fails to offer sufficient nuance, speeding through to the moment where it finally lays out the 8 core pillars of the argument without clear distinction. It struggles in its attempt to draw a series of disparate threads, as the movie fails to juggle complicated and powerful ideas about race and caste. It repeatedly oversimplifies the book's polemic, dumbing down the argument for an audience that may well start to feel patronized. It all feels a bit teachy and pedantic, like we're so dumb we have to receive the information slowly and repeatedly before we get it. Nothing in this movie strikes as particularly revelatory, as it's teaching us what we all already know. With a running time of over 2 hours, the film stretches this concept way too thin, repeating the widely known stories of Germany, India, and America without any meaningful analytical attempt at understanding them. There are so many other oppressed people that really could have had a chance to be linked to this bigger picture, but they are entirely ignored. The movie should open the doors to showing how horribly divided most of the world is. The movie includes multiple flashbacks to historical episodes that illustrate the book's argument. However, this approach does not pay off because it cheapens their significance by not providing enough context to explore them. At times, the film leaves us with more questions that it can answer. Considering how contentious this discussion can be, the fact that this movie fails to engage with it further is a glaring issue, indicative of a script that doesn't want to probe more deeply into the book's actual ideas. The movie thinks we are too stupid to follow the argument, so the final act includes multiple scenes where the character writes out her thesis on a whiteboard. It's really inert and devoid of dramatic structure. The film has no choice but to devolve into a literal lecture. Despite the cast's best efforts, there's never much of a sense of who our central protagonist is, what truly motivates her, or even where her expertise lies. At one moment, she seems open to new information and ideas. At others, she's determined to prove only she comprehends human behavior. Overall, this is an adaptation that cheapens everything it attempts to depict. We do not recommend this movie at all.